Good morning, students. I hope you are all doing well. Today, we are going to see chapter 4 operators. Okay, before getting into the topic, we will just recall the last session topic. Okay, this is our session 14, part 3, chapter programming in Java. So, what are the topics we discussed last class? Data types of data types, variables, operators. Anyway, one type of operators we saw last class, that is arithmetic operators. What is data type? So, it is a special keyword used to allocate sufficient memory space for the data. Okay, and every programming language has three types of data types. One is fundamental, another one derived, third one user defined. Okay, we discussed in detail in last class itself. Try to recall the topics. Okay, next one, variables. What is variables? In the name itself you can identify varying. The values will be varying each and every time. So the variables are used to hold some data, whatever you want for the programming. Okay, and next one, it is operators. What is operators? It is a symbols. Okay, we say it as symbols. The symbols in computer language we call it as operators. For example, addition, plus, subtraction, minus. So those symbols we call it as here operation, means operators. Okay, so in that operators we have totally 6 types of operators. In that we are going to discuss today the rest of the operators. First one we already discussed, arithmetic operators. In that arithmetic we saw addition, subtraction, multiplication, division and modulus. Okay, now we are going to see the next type of operators, which is relational operators. So today, what are the contents we are going to discuss? Let us just see the contents. First, we are going to see relational operators. Second, logical assignment operators, statements in Java. In that statements in Java, the first type, simple if statement we are going to see. Okay, are you ready, children? Come on, let's go. First, relational operators. Okay, what is relational operators we are going to see? Have you ever checked? Have you ever checked your height? So, when you were a child, you might have gone to hospital to check your height and weight, right? So, what you're doing and what the doctors are doing, each and every time they will check with previous height and weight, right? So, they will compare your height with previous one and current one. Okay, then they will give you the result. By comparing the two values, you will get the result. That is relational operators. Okay, now we are going to see what is relational operators. What it is saying, it is used to compare two values and returns a value either true or false. Okay, depending on the relationship, it results true or false. So these are the operators. totally we have in relational operators 6 operators. First one, this you might have studied it in mathematics itself. So first one, less than. Less than means what? It will check whether the value is lesser than the previous value or not. Greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, not equal to. Okay. So this is your relational operators. What if you apply this operators to two values here? The next column is given for you here. Comparison values. Look at this. Here 1 is less than 2. Yes, true. 1 is greater than 2? No, 2 is greater than 1. So this comes false. And now 1 is lesser than or equal to 2. So here two conditions you are checking. So the first one is valid. So it is true. Okay. And here 1 is greater than or equal to 2. So to both the conditions were false. So what happens? It gives you false. And now 1 is lesser here. 1 is equivalent to 2. No, it is not equivalent to 2. And what it says, 1 is equivalent to 2. It is false. And 1 is not equal to 2. What is the symbol? This symbol indicates not equal to. This symbol indicates not equal to. Okay. In computer, you have to mention exclamatory mark for not equal to. Okay. This is all about relational operators. And next, you are going to see how this relational operator can be executed in BlueJ editor. Okay, so I have executed the program for you. So last class we saw how to execute a simple Java program. The same way I have executed this. Now I'm going to show you how to execute this program. Then we'll come to this three. Okay, for that I'm going to switch the screen. Okay, switch programs. Now can you see a BlueJ editor? I'm opening that. So after this, I'm going to execute this portion. Can you see all the operators here? This operators I'm going to apply it in BlueJ editor. Okay. For that you have to open the BlueJ environment and type in the code what I have done here. Okay. Now once it is opened, what you have to do? You have to go to project and you have to open a new project. Okay, I've already created a project. I'm going to go new class. So I'm going to create a new class. Once I create the new class, you can give any name except keyword. Okay, now I'm going to give a class name. Okay, you can give anything. I'm just giving here relational operator. Okay, operator. Now I'm going to click OK. What happened? My relational operator is being created. Now I'm going to double click on that. Once I double click on that, I'll get a editor window. So in this, I'm going to type my program. Okay. So for that, what you have to do? You have to delete all the existing data. I don't want anything except this public. Okay. I'm just deleting that, and after that whatever it is there, I don't want that too. Now I'm going to code in between here. It is not relational operator, it is static void main. Okay, so static void main. I am going to just change the thing into smaller. Okay, it should be only in smaller case. So now I have given static void main. What I have to do? How many variables I need? So that must be integer value. I'm just giving integer. A is equal to, I need three values to compare, right? For now, I am giving only two values. Like that, you will be applying for all six operators. So, in the same line, I can give A equal to 1, again B equal to 2. We saw one example in that, right? So, now I am going to print it. System for this. What should I do? For system, you have to give the first one as text. System dot out dot print L. This statement prints you the content, whatever you give it within the bracket and double quotes. Now I'm going to check A is lesser than B. Okay, for that you have to print as it is A lesser than B. Now I have a symbol, so I'm closing it with brackets. Okay, so that it will be convenient for me to execute my code. Okay. Okay. Now I've given here system.out.println A lesser than B. I'm just going to copy the same sentence and paste it here so that I can change the value. Okay. I'm going to check only two conditions. One is lesser than, another one is greater than. Okay. Now I'm going to check whether this statements are right or not. So I'm going to compare it. Yes, can you see here? No syntax errors. Okay, there is no syntax errors. Now we are going to get the value. Okay, now I'm going to check whether this statements give me true or false. For that, I'm going to check again here widening. Once I click on this, yes, very good. A less than B, true. A greater than B, false. Now you know it is relational operator, right? Okay. Now I'm going to see. Let's show you the rest of the operators. Here A lesser than or equal to B. The same condition you will be applying the as it is for all six operators. Now the output for that. Yes, once you execute this, you will get this type of output. Okay. Now you saw how to execute the program, right? This will be your output for all six programs, all six operators. Okay, children, you understood, right? How to do it? For next operator, you are going to execute on your own. I'm going to show only the programming. Okay. And next one, logical operators. Logical operator means what comes to your mind? You have to think logically. Once the condition is valid, then you will get the value either true or false. Okay, you will get the result true or false. Now I'm going to tell you what is logical operator. Check multiple conditions together. So there now we saw only one condition in relational operators. Here logical operators, you can check multiple conditions. First condition if it is true, then again you have to check another condition. Likewise, you have to check multiple conditions together. Okay, and it returns the same way a result based on other expressions. Okay, so this is how we will execute the operators, logical operators. Let us see through an example. How? What are the logical operators? Logical and that represents through ampersand symbol. Have you seen this symbol in your computer? Ampersand symbol is right. This and symbol we call it as ampersand. So this is logical and symbol. Okay, and this is logical or symbol. You will check multiple conditions together. This is not symbol. You know what is not, right? It is opposite to true. This is the type of logical operators in Java. We have totally three types in logical. One is AND, or, not. And let us see through one example. So this is your logical operator example, and here I am checking with condition. Now you are going to tell me 5 lesser than 2, true or false? It is false. 5 is greater than 2. 5 greater than 3. Is it true or false? It is true. So first condition is false. See, listen carefully. First condition is false. Second condition is true. False and true. Once the false condition comes, again you will result it into false only. So there is a logical table. You will read it later. First condition false. Second condition true. And this and symbol is intersection. Okay, multiplication. False means 0. True means 1. 0 into 1, 0. Right? That is why we name it as false. And here or symbol means you will plus it. This is multiplication, this is addition. 5 lesser than 2 is false. 5 greater than 3 is true. So you will get it like 0 plus 1, 1. 1 means true. That is what given here. Okay. And the same way, not of this. Anything opposite to the result is called not. 5 is lesser than 2. Is it true or false? False. Right. 5 is greater than 2. So the condition is false. Now, what happens not of false? I told you the opposite value of this result, we call it as not operator. Not of false is equal to true. Okay. So this is logical not. You know now logical operators. Now this is how your value will execute. Okay. This is another example for your reference. Logical and or not. Okay. And now I will execute it assignment operators. Now here assignment operator means what? It is going to assign you something. It is assigning some value, right? So the right side values will be assigned to left side operand. Okay, that is called assignment operator. So this basically you will be identifying it with equal to symbol. Okay, now we are going to see what is assignment operator. They are used to assign values to the variables. How it assigns? Basic assignment operator is equal to. With this only you will identify the assignment operator. It assigns right operands to its left operand. Okay, right side values will be assigned to left side values. Now look at this carefully. This is how the assignment operators will be written, and for all the operators you will have this basically equal to sign with all these operators. Okay, now look at this. Plus is addition. So what happened here? Equal to symbol is given. Minus equal to. Star equal to. Asterisk equal to. Slash equal to. Modulus equal to. So anything, any combination that comes with this equal to sign, that is called assignment operator. So you will be writing the statement like n plus equal to 10. So how you can calculate the value? We have to write this m plus equal to 10 as m equal to m plus 10. So m, we have to write it again, m equal to m plus 10. You are going to add the value 10 with the value of m. That is what it is telling you. Okay, m plus equal to 10 means m equal to m plus 10. Okay, the same way you will be writing for all the operators. Minus, asterisk, slash, modulus. Okay, so this is how your value will be executed. If it is 15, suppose your value is 15 and that 15 will be substituted here, and final result is given here. Okay, this is our assignment operators. So right side operands will be applied to left side. It is called assignment operators. Plus equal to, minus equal to, asterisk equal to, modulus equal to. Keep this in your mind. The last. Now, the next topic and final topic in your chapter, that is selection statements in Java. Okay, can you just see the topic once again? Selection statements. You are selecting some option. Okay, either this or that. You will be selecting this statement or that statement. That is called selection statements. Now, we are going to see what is selection statements. They are decision making. Either you want to choose this one or that one. That is called decision making statements. So here decisions will be made while executing the statements. Right? You will be writing the program. For example, I'm going to ask A if A is greater than B. What is if here? If is representing a condition. If A is greater than B. I'm asking you what you will choose. Based on the values A and B, you will decide whether the value of A is greater or the value of B is greater. Right? So the same way here, you will be deciding whether this or that. That is called selection statements. Now here, look at this example. So if you write a condition here, okay, you will be writing some condition here. Whether A is greater than, okay, whether A is greater than or less than B. Okay, so based on the condition, you will be writing whether this or that. Now, A is greater than B. Okay. Suppose if A is greater than B, the sign is given as A less than B. Okay. If A is less than B, true. If A is not less than B, it is false. Now my value is greater than B. So it is coming to this statement. And now if it is false, do this statement. Okay. Print this statement. If the condition is true, come this side and print this statement. So this is called if selection statements. Okay. In that now we are going to see only true conditions. The topic is, now you are going to tell me by using this example. What this example says, if it's raining, then I will take umbrella. Else, no. Excuse me. Take umbrella. Okay. If she is telling to take umbrella, but this girl is thinking, if it is raining, then I can take the umbrella. So she is applying the condition here. Only if it rains, she will take the umbrella. Otherwise, no. Okay. This is if condition. Now we are going to see simple if statements. There is no second option. Only if the condition is true, your statement will be printed. Okay. So for example, if condition, then statements will be printed. If your condition is true, then you will go inside and print the statement. Now let us see through programming language. Okay. So now I have executed a simple code for you. Okay. Here, look at this. As usual, static void main. Okay. Here I am applying, I need two values A and V. So I am giving here A and V value as 20. Now here A is less than B. A is 10, B is 20. A is less than B, right? So the statement will be printed for me A less than B. If the A is greater than B, but the condition is false. Whether it will go to this statement or this statement. This statement will not be executed. Only this statement will be executed. Okay, let us see the output now. This is your output. Okay, for the programming language, A less than B first statement will be printed. Whatever given in this code, that only will be printed. Now, what is the output given for us? A less than B. Right? So, this is how your simple if statement will be printed. Okay, let us just give a recall for all the topics whatever we discussed today. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, now we're going to recall the topic or operators. First one, arithmetic. Arithmetic means addition. Addition, 1 plus 2 equal to 3. So this will be printed for all the operators. Okay, A minus B, A star B, A slash B, and A modulus B. What happens when A modulus B? It gives you the remainder. Okay, so now I'm going to divide 4 by 2. 2 2s are 4. It will be cancelled. So there won't be any remainder. So the value is 0. This is how the modulus works. Next one, relational operators. What is relational operators? You will be comparing two values. A less than B, 5 is less than 3. It is false. Okay. So like this you will be applying for all 6 operators. Okay. And next one, you will execute the assignment operator. Assignment operator means equal to sign is very important. Okay. So x plus equal to y. So it gives you x value is taken and added with y. X equals to x plus y. Okay. If it is x plus equal to 3, what happens? X equal to x plus 3. In that way, the value will be taken and written. So this is how the assignment value will be taken. If you give the value for x equal to 1, then what happens? 1 will be substituted with 3. 1 plus 3 gives you 4. Okay. So 1 plus 3 gives you 4. So this is all about the operators. Okay. So now it is first time. Just I've created a 5 questions for you based on operators. It is very easy. So please try to attend the quiz. It will be helpful for you for next exam. Okay. So all the quiz assignments if you attend, it will be easy for you to write your chapter test. Understood children? This is your game pin and this link. Just attend the quiz. So thank you children. We'll meet you in next class. Okay.